Yep, pretty sure we're live at the moment. So let me just double check. We'll see if a few people jump on. Yep, we got Jasper on already. Hey Jasper, how you going? Sweet as long as we're all sweet, we can kick it off. Kevin, to begin, thank you so much for joining me. Really appreciate it, guys. This is KevRev from. It's funny you have KevRev as your name in Discord, so it's Kev and Rev here, guys. Kevin has decided that he was happy to help me out, and even on his limited time, I really appreciate it, mate. Means a lot. Too easy, my man. All right, let's get this rolling. As long as everyone can see my screen here. We have the Cryptofy Discord in here, and then we also have a calculator for return on investment, a really simple one, really straightforward and easy to calculate anything of, and it gives you a return on investment as a percentage. So we're going to have Kevin, take note of these all, right? So even if someone else wants to do it while you're watching live, if you want to use an Excel spreadsheet or whatever it is, that'd be cool to see what you guys come up with. And then, we're going to note down the actual token. We're going to note down the ROI. We're going to have a look at what it was when TIS actually pinged it, and then we're going to note down what it is now. So we're going to go for an overall ROI for what it did this week when we turned it on for literally one day. This was only turned on for one day, and you can see it was the 3rd of the 6th for us here in Australia. It was literally just one day that we just wanted to test to make sure everything was running right, all the gears were working. We turned it on for us, just see what it would do. And everything works for us. And as you can see in here, I don't know if you guys have realized, in the Cryptofy Discord here, we have TIS alerts, shows the short-term buy and all that sort of stuff. So this here is for obviously us, the admins within the group right now, and this will end up, all these will end up going in here for everybody that is subscribed to TIS. So it's not available yet, just to answer that question, because I know a lot of people have asked. Not available yet to public, but it will be soon. And we can't wait to get it out there, but we are literally building everything, all the automation side of things, all the tech is built in-house. We haven't utilized a third party for anything else. That we may be utilizing a third party for something that may take a lot longer in future, but for now we are utilizing everything and building everything ourselves. So you can understand and kind of get an understanding perspective of how long something takes. The other day I shared a Twitter post in the group. You saw TIS, you saw Cryptostat 2.0. We were building, for so long, and you can see in a screenshot there, you can see if you utilize Cryptostat 2.0, you can see it was the actual same, back end, front end for what you guys see on like the scanner, the same sort of colors there. And you can understand that we have been working on it for a long time. So we're really excited that cryptostat.org is finally out. And we're really, really excited the fact that people are utilizing it and catching some trades, because this is what we built this for. So guys, I'm going to get into it. Kevin, you ready, my man? Yeah. You have anything to say to everyone? I mean, you're live with the team, so the whole community is here. Let's do it. This should be interesting. I haven't had a chance to do this, so it should be really interesting to see what we come up with now. Sweet as, Kevin. Hi, cutie. That's awesome. Hello. So, guys, just to go through this here in Cryptofy, when you get a TIS notification alert, it will come through like this. So it's not automated trading; it's automated alerts. They're coming for you guys, and you get to literally click a link, and it'll take you to the actual website. We may add an integration for Cryptostat subs, and you can click a link here. It'll take you to Cryptostat, so you can check out, all the stuff in Cryptostat. So one-click link. But for now, it's literally going to Binance for you. So you can go standard here, which will bring up a standard chart, or a pro, which is the advanced side of things. So if we click that here, it's KNC, sorry, Kevin, KNC at 7,300 for you to note, the first one. And this will come up the first time you do it. If you trust the domain, it shouldn't come up ever again through Discord. So if we have a look, we're not going to go and take the high or the bottom. We're just going to say, okay, from the 3rd to the 6th, so we'll change it to the daily. Actually, you know what? It's probably better on the hourly. It was over here, the 3rd somewhere. Where are you, 3rd? Right there, just to give you guys an understanding. And we're currently sitting at 7761, Kevin. Yep, correct, yep. So just to give you guys an understanding what we're doing, Kevin is doing this here, and then he's typing this here, and it's given us a 6.3% return on our investment since TIS actually gave the alert. And we're not taking the high. As you can see, it was 8,016, so if we turn out 8,016, it's 9.81. We're just saying, what is it now? That's all we care about. Sweet as, so that was KNC. We can go back. XVG was 47 sats, now it is 54. Dash was, we'll put it down as 821,200. And it's currently at 808,600. This should be really interesting. Tron was, or TRX, at 172. It is currently at 181. Let me know if I'm going too quick or too slow, my man. Yeah, no worries. We got them all down now. 821,200. Sorry, my man. Yep. It finished at the moment it's 808,600. Awesome as. Too easy. Now we have Power Ledger, which is POWR. Started at 966. It is currently at 1,023. We have Komodo, which started at 6,760. It is currently at 780, or 7,800, sorry. RCN, Ripio Credit, started at 850. It's currently at 787. I'm just checking the feed. Are people saying can't hear Kev? Okay, that's okay. That's alright. He's here, I promise he's here. Monero XMR at 699,000, or let's just call it 700,000. It is currently at 703,800. BCPT 235. It is currently at 248. ARN, which was at 1,270. It is currently at 1,653. I'm going too fast, aren't I, Kev? Yeah, and you're getting the percentage as well, correct? Oh, okay, yeah, even better. Yeah, sweet as. I can maybe walk through Cryptostat again and have a look as well and showcase that live while you're doing that. Too easy. So we have BTS, which was at 239. It is currently at 228. CDT at 46. It is currently at 51. LSK 12,660. It is currently at 13,480. Mana at 423. It's currently at 427. ADX at 986. It is currently on 1,007. PPT was at 4,030. It's currently at 4,166. CND was at 67. It's currently at 75. Yeah. Waves at 11,740. It's currently at 11,900. GTO at 74. It is currently at 79. Just having a look at some real quick. Yeah, that's all good. Everything's running good. 79. That was GTO. ICX was at 3544. It's currently at 3487. AION was at 1124. It is currently at 1216. ELF at 930. It is currently at 990. Vibe, which was at 138, and it's still at 138 at the moment. It did have a little spike there, you guys can see that. EDO was at 3364. It is currently at 5,016. Nano was at 9280. It is currently at 11,310. IOST at 52. It is currently at 53. XEM was 451. Now it is 478. QLC at 131. It is currently at 141. Loom at 188. It is currently at 204. It's having a bit of a hard time with Binance at the moment. My Binance screen's going off. GNT at 527. It is currently at 569. GNT was one of my favorites back in the day. I used to scalp this like crazy on a daily. It was just like in, out, in, out. It just had this range. I love GNT. CVC, Civic, 274. It is currently at 291. It went to 321. Wow. That's a really nice trade. Nexus, NXS, 2002 sats. It is currently at 2,087. Ardor, ARDR, at 486. It is currently at 521. And on the hourly, doesn't look that happy. SIA at 25. It is currently at 27. Where did SIA actually top out to? 32. Not bad. HC, which is Harvest Masternode coin, at 14,150. It is currently at 13,610. $14,980. Just having a really quick look. Okay, so that's where it's failed. It's okay. MIF, M-I-T-H, at 51. It is currently at 55. Atom, Cosmos, or Atom, A-T-O-M, 28,950. It is currently at 31,800. FTM at 62. It is currently at 66. T-Fuel at 89. It is currently at 86. Let's have a look at this from the third. 89 to 94. Okay. Yeah, you can see where it's on the MAs, guys. Just quickly in the 100-day MA, you can see where it tried to break out of that line, the 100-day MA, and it's just absolutely failed. Don't forget, if I was to analyze this trade and have a look at it, this would be quite a high risk trade right here. We've moved up so hard. We've punched out. This was one of the biggest movers, right? Punched out really, really hard, and we've come back down. And then it's kind of saying, hey, look, we do have a slight trade here, and you can see it's either a make or break. So it might pump back out and look out to 68% on the fib, try and pick it up at 170, or you might actually go and test the 100-day MA on the daily there. Just a bit of technical analysis while we were there. It was already open, so might as well. So for me, if I saw this come through TIS, this is the sort of stuff that we need to do when a TIS notification comes in. You check it out, because it's giving you direction, it's giving you a path, it's giving you something to look at. Now this is a lot of stuff to come in all in the one go. It's not traditionally like this, but this is kind of showing us that, yeah, we have an alt sort of, it can be an alt little mini season, and we're starting to see things kick off. So, you know, it'll generally be anywhere from maybe 2-3 notifications on each sort of, so short-term buy here you can see, to anywhere to 20-25. We've seen quite a lot, and you can see there is a lot that pinged on. We turned it on the day before, and these were the first ones that actually came through TIS, because it needs to do all these sort of calculations, understand what's going on, put it in the back end. The first notifications don't come through to us. The second snapshot of the notification comes through to us, because now it's done its first calculations, nothing can go wrong. The second set of calculations are the calculations we're looking for. Now we have here algo round. Sorry, Kevin, mate, I went on a little explanation there. 25.82 for algo. We are currently at 24.22. Let's go back to the hourly for a second, because we had a better chance to do it there. Don't know what's going on with Binance, tripping out a bit. Dogecoin at 27, and it's still at 27, so you don't even need to take that down if you don't want to. COS 86, it is currently at 96. ANKR at 23, it is currently at 25. Pearl, P-E-R-L, at 187. It is currently at 213. Tomo, T-O-M-O, 4188. It is currently at 4304. Band, which was at 17664. Now this one is an interesting one to actually have a look at. This has a staking coming in on the 10th, which for me is, well, really it would be US based, so in another 3-4 days. But you can see, guys, from the third there on the opening, it was at 17,678, and it topped out to the high at 23.56. Now that's a decent trade. Now believe it or not, Band actually pinged a short-term sell once this topper had happened, to be quite honest with you guys. And on the next open, you would have gotten out at 8,778 by looking at this. So we're talking 16,664 to 18 on the next one, 18,778 or so. We'll take it off the open. So you would have made profit on that, but currently it is down, so we note what it is currently, 16,615 at the moment, my man. CHZ, which was 121, it is currently at 126. Carver at 9525, it is currently at 10,676. NKN, is there a double there? Nope. NKN at 205. I thought I might have just found a bug. I thought NKN came in twice, don't ask me why. That was NKN at 205, Kevin, and it is currently at 250, my man. CTXC at 1106. It is currently at 1186, and whoa, what the freak happened there? Wow. It went to 3,600. Clearly it is a, just a pump and a dump, or God knows, someone really wanted it and bought it like crazy. But yeah, it's still back down to where it needs to be. So 1186 currently, and was 1106 when the notification came in. Now we had OGN, and this is cool. Svengard actually put this in there and said he got out at 23.69, and he would have had more confidence in that trade as well, seeing that TIS had alerted a trade on OGN, a short-term buy, and maybe he might have moved that SL a little higher. Yes, it did come back down and sort of pick back up, which is really cool. But I think it went to 2,500 sats, so we'll have a look now. So OGN at 2,065 sats. It is currently at 23.90. So it's back to where the sort of range that Sven did sell it, but it topped out at the high at 25.49. So 23.90 at the moment, though. Kevin, please. Yep. Kevin, you're doing amazing, man. Sorry, bro. Yeah, no stress. No stress. I'm sure people are checking it out. Jasper just said 6 hours later. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, not too bad. We're almost done though. I'm pretty sure this is like the end of it. So the rest of them that come under a few more, there's a point where it restarts, and Sol was the last one. So Sol will be the last one that we have, which is I think in another 4 or 5 notifications, I'm pretty sure. So we had WRX at 14.14. It is currently at 13.78. MBL, which was at 18. It is currently at 19. And then we had STPT at 133. It is currently at 146. And then we had Sol at 5,950. And that is currently at 6,380. I'm pretty sure it went to 7 or so because it was one of the top gainers. Yeah, 7,188. But currently at 6,380. So the rest of them were all a testing side of thing that we wanted to really just play around with. And you can see there's a few in there. We tried to break it. And we couldn't really get it to break, which was a good thing, considering that we're building something out that's going to go out to subscribers. So we want to make sure that it actually works the way we want it to work. So we tried to break TIS and try to get it to send wrong notifications. It still didn't do it, which was really awesome to see. That's it. That's it, Kevin. That's all of them. Did you say there was some that you wanted to go back on and double check? Sia, right? SC. I believe it was 25, and let's have a look. Yes, it was 25 and 27. My bad, my man. 27. CBC. Oh, blocks. I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, CVC, Civic. Yep, that was at 274, and it is currently at 289. Oh, okay. KMG. Just having a look for it. KMD. And what was the numbers that you had at all? Did you have any numbers to work with? Yep, KMD, yep. 6760. It's currently at, it was at 7740. It's currently at 7690. That's it. Too easy, my man. Yeah, no stress. Look, I'm sure there's others in there, and a little bit off isn't really a big issue. Yeah, for sure. So go for your life if you want to do it right now. I'm sure someone else has probably done it. And Andreas, as I said, Andreas, definitely a lot of them there. But like I said, this is not the usual. There was probably, what, 30, 40 there. You know, sometimes we get 2 or 3 a day. Sometimes we get 10, 20. This is by far the biggest that we've seen since we've turned it on for it to actually give us notifications. Don't forget, this is doing thousands, and not even thousands, probably millions of you know, calculations throughout the day to end up giving us a ping and give us an alert to a trade. And Andreas, there is medium term, there is long term buys, yearly term trades, so like a 3 to 12 month trade, mid-term sell, and a short-term sell as well. Now, the long-term buy will be a long-term buy sell, so it will come as a bearish, as you can see the icon there, or a bullish. So it'll tell you, okay, this is looking bearish, this is looking bullish. So you guys are getting kind of a look in here, guys. So I'm just gonna scroll through without the team knowing, because I don't even think they know I'm live at the moment. But you guys can see which ones have pinged for what here. And then the yearly term trade as well, which was really interesting. We had 4, Bread, Ravencoin, and Fetch, and ONG, not OGN. They all are currently bullish on a yearly term trade. So definitely check them out. The particular one that my cursor is on. Mid-term sell and short-term sell will be all bearish, but long-term and the yearly term trades will be bullish or bearish based upon, obviously, like this. So you have a bearish one and a bullish one. So we're going to go through Cryptostat, check it out, have a look, why not? By the way, guys, it's so awesome seeing you guys chatting in here. You know, so good to see everyone in here. Shout out to some of you guys, like Tommy, absolutely smashing it. Don't be tagging with Elliot. Rack92, awesome to see you guys in here. You know, Zaka, it's just really good to see some people in here talking and actually getting along with the whole community. You know, we want to be that community that takes care of everyone as well as we can. Yeah, that some people will have a little difference in opinion, and that's okay as long as everyone understands that, you know, everyone does have other opinions. So let's go check out Cryptostat. We hope you guys like this whale. I mean, we did this whale it was kind of a meme to us for the CryptoFi community, because, you know, some people say I'm a shrimp and all this sort of stuff, but we really like to put this whale in there. It was something that we really enjoyed doing. Let me just take this across now. We no longer need that. That was just a showcase to you guys how it works. Also, explaining the long and short stuff, buy and sell side of things, which I wanted to do an infographic for. Now, I went to put an infographic together, and it was hard to really put an infographic together, because after I finished it, I looked at it and I'm like, this doesn't make sense. There's no way for me to get this to make sense by wording it or putting even an infographic up. So I've decided that I'll do a video. So I'll pre-record a video and show you guys understanding with calculations and all that sort of stuff. It'll probably take me a little while to do. Actually, I probably need to dedicate 2-3 hours to actually get it right, and then cutting it all up, and that might take another hour or two, and making sure that it's correct. And then I'll be sharing that with you guys and getting to understand that a buy and a sell position is totally different to taking a long and a short position, and how that impacts your ROI, whether it may be positive or negative. It's actually a big difference. It's not something small. And if you guys don't know that yet, if you've been trading and you don't understand that whole concept and idea, I really believe that it's something that we need to get you guys to understand. I'm going to refresh this page because it just, don't know what's going on there. Well, I've gone too big on the zoom. But yeah, we love this whale. It is our favorite thing. So I'm going to go in and log in here, guys. Let's have a look at Cryptostat for a little bit. Why not? Might make this a little bit smaller just so we can see everything. And I'm not sure if this is in the way at the moment. It probably is at the moment. Sorry about that, guys. Going to check out the buyers. So we still have Eve killing it at 4.3, but you can see how much that's come off from 62, and it did top out at 62. It came back down, went back up a little bit more. There was slight consolidation. Price did move up again, once again, guys, and then now it's just sort of sideways action, which is actually a really good thing when you think about it, from a point of, I guess, allowing the alt market to really mature itself and start to build itself back up again and show us what it's got. But on a positive note, we have a lot that is starting to reach that 30% buying power. FTT has been hanging there for a while, but volume is just not there for FTT, and that's something that we really want to look at. Now, if you have a look at MBL, that was a TIS ping. So let's go back to the TIS ping for a second. Go down the bottom. I'm pretty sure it was down the bottom. There it is at 18. It's currently at 19. So keep your eyes out for this, guys, because we really want to know what sort of volume has moved. Currently at 83.76. What was it when TIS pinged? This is the beauty of this. You can come back and look at 12.52. So you can see that Cryptostat data is actually telling us that MBL has quite a high buy power at the moment. Volume has been 1690 up percent, 1,600 or 1,700% up in the last 24 hours. So that's kind of indicating to us that, hey, maybe, just maybe, MBL may be a trade here. So you kind of get the idea, okay, let's go and have a look. So you've got the TIS ping, right? You've got Cryptostat data. It's just backing yourself up. You just want to back yourself up every time to give you more confidence in that trade, really, at the end of the day. So I'm going to go ahead and click this. I'm going to check out MBL. My settings are not pro, so let's go ahead and change that to pro if I want that to be on pro. I just like advanced rather than the standard. I don't like having this like this. It just doesn't work for me. I'd rather have it like this. Throw the buy power up again. Use MBL. Right, and then I can go and chart it and have a look and keep track of it. Though, not that there's much to chart here on MBL, it's just been slightly sideways. You can see it went to 33. You might want to push that again and test it again. And if it breaks through, that'll be awesome. So if I was looking at a trade on MBL, I'd take a position after I've done my analysis, after I've done my, I'm getting a call. After I'm getting a, give me a second, let me just reply back. So I don't do that again. All right, so I'd be looking at a trade, and if I was to, at the end of the day, look to take a trade, I would take it, put the position in, and maybe have a sell order of, your initial at that resistance there. And if it continues to go on, well, you've only taken out initial, you continue on your profits. Now, if your profits come back down, well, you haven't really lost still, even if it was to come back down, because you've only left your profits in there. So you still have a profit overflowing from that half position. So that's just something that I would be looking at doing. But you can see how Cryptostat, TIS, all tie in one another and work together. Kev, let me know when you're ready, my man. Awesome, awesome, good stuff, man. I really appreciate it. Now, if you go to MACD Scanner, right, and I want to know what MBL is doing on the MACD Scanner, not that there's much of action going on. You can see its rating is quite low. The monthly's under, the weekly's under, the daily's under. That's just because maybe it hasn't really built up all the way. But it just, if it was looking good, then it gives you a better understanding of your decision and where you want to go. Now, if we wanted to go to the RSI scanner and check that out, MBL, you can see it's quite neutral, quite high in the minute. It's quite neutral at the moment right there. So, look guys, I mean, this isn't the chart by the way. If you want to bring up the chart for that, you just click this little chart icon here and it brings you up MBL. But to me personally, and you can see, like guys, there's not much volume, there's not much really happening. You can see it in the RSI right here on the hourly. It just doesn't look, it's just choppy. It looks like a barcode. But keep this in mind. I made a trade call in 2017 on XVG at 1 sat. 1 Satoshi. It looked like a barcode. It really did. When someone bought it, it went to 2 Satoshi. When someone sold it, went to 1. So I put buy orders there, and I told anyone that I could tell to put a buy order at 1. Some people said, why don't you just buy it at 2? I'm like, go for your life. It's not really an issue. I bought some at 2 as well, just to have some, and then I put my majority of my stack in 1 sat. Now this is what it looked like. And we all know where XVG went to. So if you had put 1 BTC, just to put it into perspective, 1 BTC on XVG at 1 sat, you would have gotten 100 million XVG. It topped out at 2,000 sats. Now, when it did top out, there was a lot of liquidity to sell right into that. You wouldn't have even made a dent. Now that 1 BTC that you had put in, at 2,000 sats XVG, from 1 to 2,000, you would have 2,000 BTC in that one trade in 2017. All in a span of 8 months, 7 months. And we're talking 2,000 BTC at the all-time high of 19K, USD. So don't ever look at a chart and say, oh my God, when is this going to move? When really the question is, when is it going to move? And when can I position myself to get into this trade so that I can, get as much as I can out of it. So if this was to take off, you're laughing because it's such a low value sat coin. In 2017 as well, I went through and put a little portion into each one that was quite low in sat value, and the returns were quite incredible at the end of the day. All we need is a small or even half of what we had last time, alt season, and we will really have some fun with this. So there we go, there's MBL. Something for you guys to check out. Let's have a look at fundamentals actually while we're here. We're just waiting for Kevin to finish it off. He's smashing it out. I feel bad for him. He didn't know he was up for all this work. We better help him out with something here. Upcoming events. Getting there. Almost there, huh? I reckon, huh? I'll buy your whole case, my man. I'll send some over. What was it, 2 is new that you enjoy? Yeah, I'll send some over for you. Dry, done deal. If we can get it over to you, we'll get it over to you. I promise. Let's have a look at Bitcoin data at the moment. What do we got here? Difference in price. It's pretty flat here. Also, Google Trends was having an issue with Google Chrome Incognito in my last live video. Now it's currently working, so you guys can see that as well. Let's have a look at the price volume correlation. This should be an interesting chart right now. So volume has decreased, price is sideways, slightly increasing. Not bad. Interesting. This is generally if we have a more of a decrease in volume and price starts to sort of push the 9,700 sort of range and volume continues to decrease, it's a bearish sign. Because how can volume dip and price is going up? That's just a bearish sign. And you can kind of see that. Do we have one here? So price, here we go. Price is going up, volume is going up, oh my god, price is going up, and the blue line volume is coming down, and price pushes, but volume doesn't do anything at all, and then boom, we get that drop. So you can kind of see how that works. It can be used on a micro trend, it can be used on a macro as well, so you can look at the bigger picture. This is also coming very shortly as a scanner, so we'll have a price and volume correlation scanner. We'll have an explanation of what the different types of things that you want to look at, and then they'll tell you, it'll be similar to this, so it's similar to the MACD scanner. It'll say, you know, bullish sort of signal or bearish signal, so it'll have a red or green arrow, and we're working on that at the moment, and we'll have that released as soon as we can, so that will also be within Cryptostat. What else can we have a look at while we're here? Did we actually look at the Binance scanner properly? No, we didn't. We didn't look at it as a rating. This is really interesting. You guys have followed this since we've been doing the development on it, and you know, showcasing videos and all that sort of stuff. Now we got the rating right, and you remember there was only two. It was Neo. It was Neo and Ethereum. Currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 monthly bullish. And then we have a few more that are actually monthly bullish, but the weekly and the daily are not. So the rating is quite low. And you can see that. And you can see how many are really pushing on the weekly, right? So now we have a better metric. So let's open up this table a little bit. This is very interesting from a perspective when you come, when you're looking to sort of understand where the alt market is at right now. And we can see the weekly. Look at them. Look at all them. All cross bullish, guys. Yes, the weighted score is quite low because the monthly holds so much weight. The monthly is so powerful on the MACD. It just always has been. And you can see how many weeklies are actually, this is the weekly line here on my arrow. And there we go. So up to 134 on the weekly, we are bullish. So, you know, if we have a really great month this month and then a really good month next month, I'd expect to see at least 30, maybe 40 in you know, this sort of rating on altcoins. And from there onwards, it's just like, if we can catch as many of them as we can as a team and as a community, we're going to be having a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of parties and a lot of beer drinking. Not that I drink, but I know the boys within our community definitely do. I drink a little bit, not too much, only when I'm out and having a good time. I think we really sent Kevin on a run here, guys. Let's see what you done? 3 left. Oh, damn. So he's going to send it through to me on here, and then we're going to show you guys it as it is. So he's going to send it through to me here. Let's go and have a look at what's going on in his chat, see if we can answer some questions while we're live. Why not? So you guys seen I said tag Kurt and put some aliens. He will delete this Discord and leave. So it's really awesome to see you guys did it. Thanks for the people that did. And then he's come in and said, don't be tagging me with alien heads. Kurt. Honestly, if you guys got to work with Kurt and Rand, it's like being in a zoo. You know, the amount of banter that goes on is unbelievable. I can't believe we get work done. It's just funny, literally all day long, just having a laugh consistently, and that's great. That's what makes us such a great team. But you know, when we do need to work, we get to work, and we actually you know, punch out a lot of work and get stuff done. Let's see what's happening in bot trading. Also, if you guys haven't seen this, if you're not really up to date with Discord, I definitely highly recommend you jump in. We showcased some of our bot numbers for the last month because somebody asked. Moonshiner here said, I've been impressed with anything greater than 0. He said, usually USDT, BTC, pair usually anti-gain stats, but you can share a dollar perspective. He did ask, can you share the performance of Forcia of the last 3 weeks? So I gave a month. I got totally wrecked on my bots, loss after loss. I'm really interested if Forcia managed to survive the chop. Now, if we have a look, I gave a Forcia trade setup here, and you can see it had 1, 2, this is the profit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 winners out of 9 trades closed as well. I had 1 loss there. But you can see here it went into a short at 204.40. Now that's currently down about 20%. And you know what? That's okay if I've made 905% for the month and then I lose 20% of that 900%. That's okay. I'm okay with that. So on a metric of that, right? So 20% of 900% is actually 180%. So we go 900 minus 180, we're sitting at 720% ROI for the month. Oh, this is on 4 months, sorry, but this is just that monthly. So in a 4-month time span, it actually did 905%. But with this loss here, we actually lost 180% of that 905% in one bad trade because it went short. Now, I did share that, you know, there is also a buy and a close. So that was a long and a short. This is a buy and close. I know you might be finished, Kev. Just give me 1 second, bro. Yeah, so we went long and then we closed the long, as you can see here. And this is the trades. These are the trades since then, and every single one of them has been a winner for the last month. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 winners. And because you've closed your long, you haven't taken a short, you've preserved your dollar value, and you haven't lost anything, really, if that's what you're aiming for. So that's what our Foreseer bot does. It goes for dollar value rather than token value. And at the end of the day, with your profits, you can choose to pick up more token or less token. But as you're trading, your token value will fluctuate up and down. And on a buy and sell sort of position, it did about 260% in the last 4 months. So, I mean, it's done okay. We've tested a lot of stuff, and that was just our best that we had for the last sort of 8 months. That's our best sort of numbers. And don't forget, the one that did 905% for the last 4 months was on the compound side of things, and then the 4 months prior to that, finishing the compound, was 750 or so percent. So done from 0 to 750%, and then we restarted the actual value of that account back to where it started before that 750%, and then compounded that back out, and it did 905%. All right, guys, let's go, Kev. Let's check it out, my man. Oh, maybe that was a bit unclear. Yep. So the last value is our ROI. So what I'll do is I'll read these out. It's the last couple are blurry. I'll read them out. If you can copy and paste them in the chat, it'll be even better, bro. No need for the ROI or anything. I can work that out anyway. It's just the last value. If you copy paste that into the chat there, I can see that. Yeah, done deal in the chat. Yeah. You've been a legend, Kevin. Thank you so much, man. Live to you guys with Rev and Kev. I love it. I freaking love it. We're just waiting for Kevin to paste it in, and we're good to go. Discord does take a while sometimes to send stuff through too. I love this section here. You just click on charts and charts just come up in Cryptostat. It's one of my favorite things. And I just like close everything off, get it to the right size. I've had to turn my screen down because the camera I use is in 1920 180, and yeah, my screen is like a 49-inch screen, a widescreen screen, and it runs at 5K res, so I have to turn down the resolution. So I've got this little section of my screen that I can only utilize here. There we go. Alrighty, so what I'll do, I'll go through all these numbers, these are the ROI numbers here, the last section, and I will calculate every single one in the next probably maybe 4 or 5 hours. I'll put down a spreadsheet and I'll work out where we were. So just quickly, we'll run through them. 6.32%, 14.89%, negative 1.53%, positive 5.23%, positive 5.9%, positive 13.76%, negative 7.4%, positive 0.54%, positive 5.53%, positive 30.16%, negative 4.6%, positive 6.4%, positive 0.95%, positive 2.13%, positive 3.37, 11.94, 1.36, 6.76, negative 1.16, positive 819, 6.45, positive 49.11, positive 21.88, 1.92 positive, 5.99, 7.67, 8.51, 7.97, 7.97 I should say, 5.47, 4.25, 7.28, negative 3.82, 9.84 positive, 6.45 positive, negative 3.37, negative 6.2, positive 11.63, positive 8.7, positive 13.9, positive 2.77, negative 5.94, positive 4.13, positive 12.08, positive 21.95, positive 7.23, and positive 15.74, negative 2.55, positive 5.56, positive 9.77, and positive 7.23. So I'm going to just quickly have a look and grab the negatives. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'm going to try and count them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 32 is Nexus. 55. So we had 55 trades, 9 were negative, and 46 of them were positive. Yeah, so that was a long process. I really appreciate you, Kevin, for doing that, my man. It means the world to us. This has actually been quite a long live. It's been 52 minutes. So, no, man, you've been amazing. Thank you so much, my man. And yeah, guys, so there you have it. Guys, please thank Kevin for us. Give him a shout out in Discord and let him know that we appreciate his time and his efforts. It's been amazing having you on. And look, I look forward to doing this more and more. But before we go, Kevin, and this is for the boys, this is the surprise. We're gonna have a beer. I'm gonna have one tonight. So there we go, boys. No, I'm just gonna have a little sip. But yeah, guys, here you go. I'm having a beer on you guys, and yeah, awesome stuff. So to Tis, Cryptostat and everything else, and Cryptify as a whole, thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, Kevin. I really appreciate it. And for the people that hang around for the whole video, you guys are awesome. Cheers, guys. Peace. Take care. Take care, bro. Thank you. Bye. Thanks, Kevin.